Okay, I believe I'm in the right place here. Seems a little, maybe a little bit behind, maybe. Well, either way, I'm here, and we're supposed to be starting in a couple of minutes. Real quick for anybody who's joined me since I started watching the A2K series. I've also been working on the Nizzy project, season one, and the ongoing season two. Right. If you were somebody who kind of wanted to follow those, and so that's what brought you to the channel here. Like the reason that I take an interest in it, right, is because I went to college to study music, and I got my arts degree in my associate of arts in music, and then I also began working on another degree in what they call music business. So both the art side and the business side. So performance, but then the business side is everything from audio production, video editing, video recording, um, contract and copyright law, marketing and advertising, like all the things necessary on the business end of music. And so when I started to get into K-pop, I basically saw like all the elements of the things that I had been studying and working towards at play, like in real time. Like everything is there, and it's done to such a high level that it was incredibly entertaining and engaging, right? So I have a lot of these reactions to things because it's quite relatable in many ways, from performance stuff like to production stuff. And that's why previously on the channel, and I continue to do it now, is reactions to music videos, song analysis, album reviews, basically anything that has to do with music. And then also that kind of led me to want to enjoy these other series as well. Like I after discovering Twice, which was my first K-pop group that I ever heard and all that, and then I found the 16 series, and I was like, wow, this is incredible. Like, this is one of the best things I've ever seen. um, so it kind of just snowballed from there, I guess you could say. But I invite anybody to check out the other content on the channel. I mean, I'll be here doing this. Just it's just an ongoing thing. It's just what I'm doing at the time, and so yeah, that's what's gonna be going on here. And also, I just want to say thank you to everybody who does come to check this out and does come to check out these A2K videos. And I thought about this working on the Nizzy project videos, but I do really appreciate it, and all the feedback, all the comments, everybody who shares information and their insights and opinions, because it really does make this a unique experience. And without you guys doing your part in it, I would just be talking to the walls, right? Because I can do this part, but you guys choose to participate along with me, and so I appreciate it very much. Okay, A2K. Let's see.
You are not comfortable and free enough to do that. The worst among all contestants today. But comparing to where you were at the regional auditions, I can definitely give you a stone. Come here. Top of the top
So,
level.
I can't wait
was
to
so
see
different from the
Kaylee's
regional
performance,
audition.
right?
You are unbelievable. That's what I call.
We gotta have
Wow, come
Kaylee
here, come here.
because she's like this ultimate
I'm not
maknae.
that generous with
Okay.
my stone.
A maknae for this group, like Kaylee, it's perfect. She's adorable. She's
All right, next, Kaylee.
There we go. All right, let's see.
So my name is Kaylee Lee. I'm 12 years old, turning 13 in a month. Kaylee, I was like, she looks really young, but so cute. Yeah, she does feel like younger, so I feel like more like baby. I was like, oh, if he's giving out that many before me, is there like he's gonna not give one to me because he already gave out so many? No, I think I was less nervous
She's a little
because
beast,
I got
man.
to see the other contestants.
She's so smart. Speaks English and Korean. Like,
See what is said to
you
them.
know what I'm saying, right? Like, if you're
I do the same thing that she does. So
aware
I
of the
should also try to do
marketing
that as
stuff,
well.
you know what I mean? Like, if you're aware of
Just
like what they're
being
going
here
for.
is a really big accomplishment. If it works out, then it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
I think that she
Go with the flow.
has like this incredible
Just have
value,
fun.
right? Like she can be a really major aspect. See how everybody just smiles?
So tell me, what did you concentrate when you were preparing?
I think when you like the stuff you told me was that I needed to look more relaxed and more kind of into the music. You also said like I looked a bit stiff.
Your dance is far from smooth. You have enough speed and power, you just don't know how to use it. Because you're not used to controlling your whole body.
And that might have come from not learning the basics, but I couldn't really do anything about that. So what I did was I just recorded myself every day, all the time. And so after I danced, I would look at it and like, oh, this part doesn't, like, I could do this better. I could do that part better. Enough kind of.
She's so smart,
Okay, so
dude.
let's see your dance.
All right, Kaylee. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh. So much more confident than at the regionals, right? I mean, I think she's improved a lot. I think she's improved a lot.
Seeing her performance, it really shocked me because her moves were so clean and her facials just made me really happy, like her energy overall.
I think she did like really
I could
well.
definitely use some more power and speed. But you're the youngest among the contestants, but what makes you be that relaxed? What makes you be that relaxed? I feel like you're enjoying this moment almost. You're so relaxed that you're comfortable enough to attach emotions behind every move. You're gonna perform it differently if I let you do it 10 times. You find different emotions in each performance. That's how I feel. Are you more having fun or are you more nervous? What side are you?
I think both. I think like I'm so nervous when I'm waiting and I'm watching other people do it, but then when I start, I'm like, oh, I think I could do this. This is actually pretty easy, and I just have fun because I love music. Music is like my life. It's like my happiness. So
It's because without that confidence, this type of performance cannot happen. Come here. Come here.
She's at the age where she's such a sponge. Like if you give her training, if you give her
I also
the
want to give him the impression that I can be really good at what I do, and that if I make it to Korea and I get professional training,
Yep.
I can be like a really great star.
you give her the trainers, and she's gonna absorb everything so
JYP
quickly.
Training Academy, Gina.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
So here I see I gave you every compliment that I can give you at the regional audition.
Yeah. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요.
You were trained in JYP.
Yes.
Every movement was fast, powerful, accurate, and you know how to use your ankles, shoulders, and pelvis to make the movements look bigger.
So
It was
Gina
just perfect.
would be
I
my
think you
pick
have everything
for
you need.
the leader.
You just
obviously.
glorified the JYP
I
training
mean,
system.
she just has a
You just made us very proud.
the leg up. She just
thank
has
you.
the additional experience. Obviously, the talent. I mean, she'd be very instrumental in that.
I would say
Position.
Gina.
Gina.
Gina?
Because she was a JYP trainee, so I was like, okay, so you've been in this, so you definitely have some experience.
Which is why I did get scared and I was comparing a little bit.
I know people will have a little
She's-
bit of expectations from
Yeah.
me, but I want it to be more than just good at dancing.
She's naturally the leader.
I think
already.
my practice is going to pay off because
Given
I
this
practice a lot,
group,
and
right?
I'm going to practice today as well. I just wanted to live up to those expectations, so I'm just going to try my best. I really want to survive until the last round.
So how long were you at the academy in JYP?
I've been training in JYP as a trainee for 11 months.
So almost a year, right?
Yeah.
And a year after, you are a step closer to what you've been practicing for. So how does that feel?
Feels pretty good because I know my effort is gonna pay off one day.
How about your potential? How about your potential?
I feel like I have potential because I'm a hard worker and I know it. So I think as long as I work hard, I can do it.
Okay. All right, today, just show me everything you have too, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
I know that he has still a little bit of
Kinda-
expectations.
kinda anxious
so I
for
just wanted to
Gina's
live up to those
performance, right? Yeah.
expectations.
Okay, here we go. What's it gonna be? Obviously very, very strong
Gina,
in the dance
she
category.
did absolutely amazing in the dancing.
When I saw her dance, I was like, whoa, okay, she's incredible.
Oh, what are you gonna say, JYP?
I need to tell you something that I would only tell to an elite level dancer. I don't feel the dance is alive enough. Alive enough. What I mean by saying this is like, if I let you dance 10 times straight, I feel like you will dance exactly the same. It makes me feel like, okay, I gotta do this, and after that, I gotta do this, I gotta put my arm like that, my leg like that. So it's like, you're almost programmed to dance like that.
Interesting.
So I don't feel like you're giving yourself enough room to do that. I need that spontaneous expression, spontaneous movements. It could be a facial expression, it could be a hand gesture that only appears when you let your body and mind go free.
In contrast to Kaylee's performance, I think that's what's really,
Yeah, just
like,
let yourself go a little bit
it
more.
looks more like that. You know what I mean? Because Kaylee's is like the opposite end, without the training, with just like a lot of pure talent and heart.
I couldn't find anything wrong with your dance. It was almost perfect. The dance was flawless.
Thank you.
See, she danced right after Kaylee, and the Kaylee's got this spirit
understand what
in
I'm
her
talking-
performance.
You do.
And it's not taught, it's not rehearsed, it's not practiced, it's just her. So there's a strong
I felt
contrast
a little bit
between the
disappointed
two.
in myself. Oh, I guess I didn't express myself as much as I should have, and so next time I'm trying to use more facial expressions.
All right, Yuna. Hey.
I think this is it, right?
So how'd you spend your time since the regional audition?
I had a showcase at school for dance, so I really focused on that. And then I told them, okay, guys, I gotta go. And I
So
said,
now they know.
yeah, my close friend.
Tell me their response.
No one believed me.
Why?
No way. I was like, so you guys know JYP? So I met him. They were like, girl, get out. So, yeah.
Regarding your dance, do you remember any advice that I gave you? You have a sense of how to move your body. You know how to impress the viewers. It's not like accurate, but you just know how to dance. It's just inside you. You just know how to make your lines beautiful, like just naturally. You just have it. So you practice for how long?
One day.
One day.
Oh, for one day.
But when you dance, it's just like magic.
Well, at first, I definitely did practice a lot. I was very excited to showcase the dance that I've been practicing. I prepared Goodbye Baby by Miss A. I wanted to show a lot of the anger in the song and frustration.
Wow.
Show it and express it in dance.
Oh, this will be interesting. Wow.
Yeah, I'm very excited
Okay.
to see your performance. Okay, let's start.
Good. Okay. Good.
Oh, you can see it. Yeah, you can already see her doing Girl Crush for sure. Wow. It's quite a different type of song, right? It's quite a different type of performance.
You have so much talent in dancing, Yuna. You have so much talent in dancing, Yuna.
Yeah, she had fantastic lines.
And you have a clear line in every movement you do. You just know how to move your body. You have the speed and power. Wow, that's...
I definitely want to rank. I want to be like maybe top 5 at the end, hopefully.
But one thing that I was a little surprised is that you're dancing ahead of the music. Ahead of the music.
Huh.
Why do you think that was?
I'm not sure.
If you're nervous, you think about your movements and you're not listening to the music. That's when the movements gets ahead of the music. You have to let the music make you dance instead of you just dancing. You know what I'm saying? Wow, that's... So, you know, you still have another chance to show me your dance at the final team mission, which will be held at the end of the boot camp. End of the boot camp. At that stage, please remember what I told you. Let the music make you dance. Don't go ahead of the music.
I guess it's just too fundamental and it's too, you know, consistent, right? It's just... What she does is it's so good. It's like her lines are gorgeous. Everything she does is so good. But man, if you're ahead of the beat,
very like disappointed in myself.
oh, it's
Should have tried
man,
a little bit harder.
it's tough, man. It's tough. That's, but there, yeah.
So let me discuss the final
It's either
evaluation with the staff
fixed
one more
or it's
time.
not. It's
And
either
then
there or it's not.
regarding
You're either
the,
on beat or you're off
contestants
beat.
who were able to receive the stones today, we're gonna give
Wild.
you a rank of your
Wild
performance.
stuff.
It's because, so it could be another motivation for you guys.
When I heard that I was gonna get the ranking, I was a little bit nervous.
I was just a little bit scared.
All right, give me a minute.
Oh my gosh, I'm kind of nervous.
I mean,
Scared.
Me too. No, I will actually be like this.
theoretically,
Why am I scared?
someone could have a good ranking and not have a stone. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay. Wow, that was a great evaluation, right? Wow. Wow. So who was the most impressive today? So regarding the best dance performance of the day, wow, it's tough. Most impressive performances were... 아, 그래.
I mean, 8. That's a lot of stones,
Right,
dude. That's a lot.
The additional stone recipient.
I really, really want the stone.
I really wanted to earn a stone.
I'm not getting anything.
First, unfortunately, there's no extra stone recipients today. There's no extra stone recipients today.
I had like some hope that I possibly could. I was definitely trying to hold my tears back.
The competition is definitely stiff, man.
Why
I mean,
not me? That's what I kept thinking.
the levels are.
When he didn't give me the stone, I obviously felt a little broken down.
Man, it's rough, man.
All right.
It's rough.
I'm here with the final results of the evaluation meeting. So, the last but not least, I was very impressed with this talent. 8th is KG.
Okay. Okay.
7th, yes, you were able to rectify your shortcomings, but I still believe there's more room for improvement. Camila.
Okay.
Camila,
Okay.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay.
I couldn't believe it. I was so happy. I wasn't expecting whatever my ranking was, I was gonna be happy with it. Yeah.
At 6, you definitely got what it takes. You definitely can express the emotions, but we just need a little bit more skill to it. Kaylee.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Kaylee.
I was also expecting like the ranking for me to be 8th, but I got 6th, so I'm really surprised about that as well.
And 5th, got the skills, but I need you to be a little bit more free, all right? Gina.
Wow.
Gina.
Wow.
Really shocked because she's like a JYP trainee.
I think Gina would have placed at least top 3, and I was a bit surprised.
Yeah, no kidding. Then again, you know, if she is the JYP trainee,
And 4th, yes,
there's
it
no
was a surprise.
excuses.
I didn't expect this much of a change, but you show me that you can be focused and you can be truly devoted and dedicated. 4th goes to
Christina or Kendall?
Savannah.
Oh,
Savannah.
really? Huh, okay.
Congratulations.
Wow, okay,
I was
okay.
very happy at the moment because I was like, I'm proud of all the hard work I've done and like to grow myself.
Okay. Wow,
So final
okay.
3,
Okay.
we had a little bit of debate because we all had different opinions. So it means you guys were almost at the same level. Dynamic was crazy.
So I'm watching Nizzy Project Season 2 also, and there's a lot of the boy contestants who've done God's Menu for their audition.
The audience and you don't let go.
Lexus,
I didn't think.
in all honesty,
I
did it better.
did feel like I was lacking. just a
Granted,
little bit
that
in
was
my
the first
performance.
I was
audition,
just telling
right?
myself maybe
But
at least 6th place.
For this performance, Lexus
I did think that I would be
totally
pretty high.
like
I felt
nailed
like I did
that
really
choreography.
well, which I was very
She
proud
did
of.
really, really good.
3rd. Third is Lexi. It's Lexi.
Wow.
But I can't even explain why you're third. It means how you were that good, okay?
I'm very satisfied with the results. I'm satisfied with the ranking. I'm just satisfied being here.
Wow. Wow, okay. These
Wow.
rankings are crazy.
Between Kendall and Christina, one of you were a little bit better in expressing emotions, and one of you were a little bit better in the skills. Considering both elements,
My heart was like in my stomach. I was like, oh my God.
today's top rank goes to Christina. Congratulations.
Wow.
Christina,
Okay.
congratulations.
Okay.
And Kendall, you are also amazing. Okay?
And I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna cry.
Oh my God, that's it? I guess so. This rankings, dude.
Right now, forget about today. Now it's all about singing. So I'll see you tomorrow with the vocal evaluation, all right? I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank
Okay.
I'm not crying, I'm not crying, I'm not crying.
That's okay. Oh, don't worry. Listen, you were amazing. And he said, do not worry about the people that didn't get it. You have other opportunities singing with like the team, the star personality thing.
No, I'm just like trying to hold back. It's like you're crying. It makes me feel bad.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You did amazing. You were so beautiful. Your energy. I swear, like it was so beautiful. Your energy, everything.
I didn't want to cry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You're not crying. It's onions. We're amazing, and you're gonna do better. Okay. All right.
Today's the vocal evaluation. I can barely feel any emotions.
Yes, I was still anxious.
Okay, it's time. Let's do this.
I was really thinking about how I could also not only deliver my voice, but deliver a good performance.
I was just shocked.
She was crazy talented.
It was like a concert.
You were not this good. What happened to you? That's a standing ovation.
Man. I was waiting for when the show was going to start to really bring the emotion on, you know what I mean? It's been so exciting so far. Everything's been so much fun. It's like, it's been like the, you know, the upswing, right, of it, like the climb, right? And so everything's been really exciting. And then after the first, you know, evaluation of the dances, when everybody starts crying and stuff, and that's when it's like, the Nizzy project was such an emotional roller coaster, you know. 16 was too, so it's no surprise, you know. And wow, the singing but this singing evaluation portion looks like it's going to be wild, man. A little, man, I don't know. It's so crazy when they cut these edits, right? You know, and the way they show you things, right? Because they're trying to throw you off. They're trying to throw you for a loop, right? I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. But man, what a wild round of dance evaluations, and then throwing in the rankings too. Those rankings have me thrown. I'm just like, what in the world? I mean, it makes sense, like, you know, when you think about it, and it's like, oh, okay. You have these impressions that are made by all the contestants, but they're the professionals who are in there, you know, actually sorting all of this stuff out, and they have criteria that they're sort of judging by, and so, you know, the rankings do make sense, but it is wild. It's I like all of the dance performances were actually really good today, you know what I mean? Like technically they were all really, really awesome. I'm glad that Kaylee did well and got the dance stone. I just think that's too like powerful of an asset, right, for the group, to have her as its youngest member, as its maknae, right, in the group. I think that all the things considered, right, like if you put it all together, and I'll be shocked if she gets like a, you know, a bad singing evaluation. Like she did so well on that for the regionals, you know, and she improved in the dancing. Man, I don't know. That'd be crazy. That'd be really hard. And Yuna, like she had the right idea. You know, there's considering like all the songs that everybody chose for the dancing evaluation. You have Lexus, who did the God's Menu choreography, right? So she chose to do something that was going to like contrast with the other performances by being like basically a male choreography, and she put a lot of like good power and energy into that. I'm telling you, she did it better than the boys on the Nizzy Project season 2, as part of their regional, as part of that rough audition, like right at the beginning, you know. I think she sort of outperformed them in that regard. Now, when they get training later on, if they practice or they work on things, they'll be a little bit different. Hopefully they can, you know, make it stronger. But Lexus's take on it was outstanding, you know. And then Yuna, you know, she did something where she wanted to stand out also by leaning into more of that girl crush type of a song, right, and that type of a style. And it's so difficult because you can tell that she did, you know, she did the practice, she knew the parts, she knew the choreography, she knew all of that. But if you're ahead of the beat, and it's because it's the kind of thing that as soon as it starts, like if you're really good, right, like musicians can do this, and I'm sure the mindful dancer can also do it, but it's, you know, because you want to be mindful but not like too mindful, right? And so it's a balance. But you can, if you can feel, like, you know, if you're listening and you can actually catch the feel of the beat and realize like, oh heck, I'm ahead a little bit, you know, like you can like hold that motion out for just a bit, you know, you just count like a 1 and then you keep going and you can get yourself back onto beat, right? But if you don't, then it becomes this consistent problem across the entire performance. And that, unfortunately, because everything else could be precise, it's not, you know, it's not that it's a lack of, you know, precision or the lines were bad or anything like that. It's that they're too early. And so, you know, it's this thing where the dance is supposed to line up with the beat, but if it's off, it's going to be off the whole time through. And that really stands out when you're looking at it from the entire, you know, the entirety of the performance, right? So that's why that happened that way. And then Gina's too. Like you know, and man, it's crazy, isn't it? Because everybody expected her. This is the fact that she went on after Kaylee, and Kaylee it's just her just cut, like, you know, that really expresses through the dance. She's not like trying hard to express herself. That part's natural, right? Like that she has like nothing really to worry about there. It's just gonna happen. And so in contrast, I think Gina, you know, the fact that she performed right after Kaylee's dance really made it stand out. It's like, okay, so here's the sort of pure, sort of almost, you know, the untrained, pure, raw type of expression, and then here's a very polished, like highly developed type of performance. And so that, and I don't think, even if they probably didn't know what order they were going to go in, it didn't seem like it, you know. It seemed like they just like are waiting to get called. And so not taking that into consideration, you know what I mean, because their practice, and they are only worried about like their performance. They're not worried about who's going before or who's going after or whatever. So you practice a certain way, and it's like that's what's going to come out once you get up there and it's time. And so it's a little bit of bad luck. It's a little bit of bad timing. It's a little bit of bad luck. It's just the luck of the draw there, right? But I think overall, like, there were really good actual dance performances. 8 stones is a lot. 8 stones, that's a lot, man. That's a lot of stones that were given out. And the other 3 can definitely, like, Yuna can do it. Yuna can do it. That's such an easy fix, right? Like, at the same time, that's also why you kind of like can't give the stone ups, because that's an easy fix. You know what I mean? Like, I should have been tweaked. That should have been dialed in. But she can do it. She can do it. She's got like so much just natural talent available to her, so she can fix that. And I feel that the other girls, Misha and Melissa, they can also recover that later on. They just have to kind of figure out what it is that they need to address. But it was overall like a really great round of dance evaluations. There's a lot of talent there. Like, there's a lot of potential for this group. Like, there's tons of potential for this. And Gina still my pick for like the leader position. I just think she's suited for it well. And then Kaylee's the maknae for sure. Obviously, you got really strong players in there like Kendall, Christina, and Lexus. And then, of course, the vocal side with like KG, Melissa. She sings really well. Man, there's a lot of potential. There's a lot of potential with this group. And I'm still hoping that they all make it to Korea. I'm hoping they all make it there. I don't know. Who knows what's gonna happen, man? Who knows what's gonna happen, dude? It's kind of like the biggest takeaway from this first round of the dance evaluations is that, like, it's anybody's game. You know what I mean? It's literally anybody's game. There are certain things that you kind of expect, but beyond that, it's like I think that this is legitimately anybody's game within the competition. You know what I mean? And it's getting really good. It's getting really good. It's I think the next one, once the singing evaluations begin, it's gonna be rough, dude. We're gonna be emotionally wrecked by the singing evaluations, and then the star power one, the personality one. I think that's just gonna be fun. That's just gonna be a blast watching everybody do the different things that they bring for that. And then I'm thinking they'll do a couple of group performances, as like kind of similar to part 1 of Nizzy Project, and so that'll be fun. Also, that's probably going to be really enjoyable, and hopefully they can tighten up the things that they need to snag that missed Infinity Stone there, and everybody make it to Korea. But who knows, man? Like, I wouldn't place any bets, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't bet on this. Not yet. No. Maybe like in part 2, there'll be a little bit more confidence. But right now, I wouldn't make any bets, you know what I mean? It's just a little bit too early. But it was fun, man. It was fun. Like, A2K is ramping up, and I think it's gonna get like much more intense, much more interesting, much more engaging as part 1 reaches its conclusion, right? For sure. By the end of part 1, man, it's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be wild.